Hello, I'm Ben. Welcome to the channel. So today I'm just kind of doing a response to some videos and a trend that I see that's quite disturbing. I don't do TikTok. I don't participate in it. But I've had some time in the last few months. I've had a bunch of surgeries, so I've had to sit and recover, which is not something I'm used to doing. I'm typically blowing and going. But in these last few months, I've seen a trend that is extremely popular online, TikToks especially, with women basically going onto TikTok and berating their husbands and tearing down something that is supposed to be holy. So let me say this: marriage and the Sabbath are the two things that God the Father gave to us as a gift. Both of those things were made holy by God's hand. Okay? So everything you do, you should do in love as if you're doing it for the Lord. If you're married to someone, husbands, you're supposed to love your wives like God loves the church, which is without fail. They're expected to have some mistakes. You're expected to forgive. And wives, you're supposed to love your husband like the church loves God. It doesn't mean you're supposed to worship him, but you're supposed to be somewhat obedient. That's why it's in the vows that you take. And it seems that the modern generation, the last two generations at least, don't understand that at all. And apparently no one has a Bible anymore, and it's not something that they consult before they talk about these things or they do these things. And I'll just say three very brief synopsis of videos I've seen. One was a woman saying how she wasn't going to cook bacon and pancakes for her husband while she was cooking for her and her child. She was saying how she wouldn't do this or do that because her EBT doesn't pay for him, yet he paid the rent, paid the bills, and everything else. Well, what this woman didn't think about is he saw those videos and he put her butt out, which he should have done. She is abusive. That is abuse. Another one was a woman that there's a TikTok trend where you record you telling your husband that you want a divorce. What this woman didn't think about is a marriage, a relationship period with a man, a good man, is like a plate. If you take that plate and you break it, you crush it, you crack it, you throw it on the floor, and you pick it back up and you glue it back together, it may look the same, but it's not the same. That's what you just did when you broke that man. When you broke his heart, that's what you just did. Because most men, when they're locked into taking care of a woman and loving a woman and wanting to be everything for her, when she says something like that, that's such a deception and such a betrayal, it's awful. You will break a man like that. And these people were doing it as a trend. It's pathetic and it's disgusting. Your marriage is a gift from God. You need to start treating it that way. Yes, there may be something better. You think the grass may be greener, but the other side of that is there are people out there that appreciate good folks. Be good.